into this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
It's hot! It's hot! 180!
We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Alpha, it's hot! 180! It's hot! 180! It's hot!
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
What is hot? 13.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
2-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Achane has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Another for Achane. And this time he's in. Touchdown, London. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Tyler Luke on for the
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Howell. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He's got this at the 27. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, report! Report! Yo. Sit up!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Throwing again is Lamar. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
The 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Howell from the gun. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And the shotgun, Howell. And that throw just too high for him.
I That's a pretty cool look right there. Like the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Bengals.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defense showing blitz. Howell. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Cincinnati.
Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
That's just a difference-making receiver, kid. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 coming up here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. This one's set up for Lamar. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Stopped there by Cedric Johnson.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Howell. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing now, Howell. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals first down.
To throw again, it's Howell. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
Bengals.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jackson now on 3rd. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
19 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 42-yard line.
You turned it. You are X. You.
Lamar now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
13. Go. One shot.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Bengals' 29-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second half, cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Tyler Moot to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Foul out of the shotgun. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And they get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Howell now. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Now throwing on 3rd down. It's cut by Harrison. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Blue again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead.
Bengals.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Ravens 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. A design run, Jackson keeping it. He brushed him off with ease. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's down to almost, that's still going to give him the 30 here. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
At the 30-yard line.
I'm drawn up here for Lamar. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Got his target, that's Lane. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
No, we changed it.
From the red zone on first. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. The give, it's blue. Oh, man, nothing's wrong again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Powell from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Ravens get him, down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own
First and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw, Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Lamar. Headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes, third and long. It's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. At the shotgun, Howell. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, Howell. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
To the air on third and long. This is caught by Blue. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. On first down, it's Blue. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Howell. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Bengals take over first and 10. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Blue gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Ja'Marr Chase touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
2nd and 20 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. And again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Forced pressure's there, and he goes down again. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Here's Al. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He's one left for Lamar. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This one's sent for Lamar. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up fourth down. On now comes their punter. Lou Hedley will kick it away. He has it at the 13. Makes the tackle. He's still going. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Howell, first and 10. Complete right side to Washington. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So we're through 3 here. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Second and 3 now. Rush coming for Howell. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
31. Ravens 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for
Here's
Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Make the
shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson trying to get on second down. Got his target. That's Lane. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. Jackson now on third. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson yet again. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, and the kick is no good. The snap is off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, they see Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now out of the shotgun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
1st down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Up to the races, middle of the field! And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Dicker's extra point, he's up and good. And the Bengals go up by 19.
42. Ravens 23.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the
Line up the design keeper. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual threat difference maker.
And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. Ooh, the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
The shotgun, Howell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Howell now on 4th down. That one's complete, right side. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Design run, Jackson keeping it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Ravens 37. Tyler Luke to kick off for
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Austin on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And he gets it. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
I'm drawn up here for Lamar. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Go on, ready?
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Ravens trailing by 5. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Hey, 180! 180! What is it? Sit up!
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Oronde
Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
No, we change. You are X.
Desperation time here. Has it at the 7. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Going with blue here. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And he gets this one up to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Cincinnati.
They send a man in motion. Now it's blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 41-yard line.
Give on 2nd here to blue. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Ravens are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Report! Shut up!
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
The Bengals emerge as winners as we say cheerio from London.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end.